welcome to NetJRF Scholars YouTube channel. Today we are going to look at the most important types and strategy for data interpretation UGC NET examination 2026 June. Okay, before that I have an announcement for the candidates who are preparing for December 2026 in our YouTube channel NetJRF Scholars. We are launching a complete free course for the UGC NET Paper 1. It's a 4 months course that is starting from July 1st and going to end by 13th of October, so that you will get ample amount of time in November and December to revise the topics. As part of this program, we are covering all the 10 units, including passage comprehension, data interpretation, and as well as mathematical reasoning. So we are providing 2+ videos daily in our YouTube channel. Apart from the concepts, we are also looking at the previous year questions daily along with the concept. Okay, so please subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification, as we are going to launch our schedule and timetable soon in this channel. So now we will look at the important types of questions that they repeatedly ask in the data presentation. There are 5 major types. Okay, 5 types. They cannot ask like more than these 5 types. There are 5 types, and the most common type of data interpretation is the tabular form. If it is a hard paper, they'll give you a double tabular form, and sometimes they'll also ask pie charts, bar graphs, and line graphs. So here we need to understand, we have to decide whether the given data is easy, medium, or hard. If you feel easy, you have to attempt it immediately after the passage comprehension. So if it is medium, you have to attempt the questions after paper 1. If it is hard, you have to attempt data interpretation questions after paper 1 and 2. So how do you know whether it is easy or not? So I'll give you some examples how to identify easy, medium, and hard topics in all these 5 data types. So first we'll look at the tabular format. So here if you look, the most of the numbers are the single digits, right? Okay, and there are only 3 rows. So you can easily, it's easy because all are single digit and there are only 3 rows, and they are given styles of music. It looks very easy, so that you can easily calculate the averages, percentages, etc., or ratios. When you look at this table, which is hard, because as you look, okay, even though if you have zeros at the end, but these are the 3 digit numbers, okay, and they have given multiple zones, 5 zones, and each zone again divided into AQ, 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 and 6 years almost. So the data is very huge, and numbers are also very big, and lot of categorization has taken place here. So it's hard. Okay, this is one type of, or there are 2 different types of tabular formats. They're also asking the questions with the 2 tabular format like this. So we cannot say these double tabular forms are easy. Either they are medium or hard. Okay, so here they have given 2 these numbers. They are very simple numbers. Okay, but the 2 tables, so we can categorize this as the medium. Okay, as you can see, they have given 6 years here, 6 years again, and they have subcategorized into some zones or categories, and it has some subcategorizations again. So it's a hard one. So this is how you have to decide whether the given data is easy, medium, or hard in the tabular data formats. Okay, and next we have pie charts. So they ask very, like, not very frequent, not very rare, but they usually ask for questions from the pie chart. So it's a very easy pie chart. As you can see, there are 5, like 5s or zeros in mostly cases, so that you can easily solve this question. Okay, and then we have angle. So it's very, very important to know the conversion from angle to percentage. Okay, so let's say they have given 60%, so the total is 360 Okay, they are given 60%. If it is 100, and what is this? Okay, you can do this cross 60 into 100 by 360. Okay, 1 the 6, it means 16.66 percentage. So this is how you need to convert the angle to percentages, because all these type of pie charts are especially based on the angle to percentage conversion. So it's a medium type of question, but you can solve it once you know the conversion. And they also provide two pie charts. Okay, and if you look, the numbers are 17, 15, 22, 9, okay, 23, 17. So these numbers are very odd to calculate at 2 because they are odd numbers, and so really very odd to convert into the and calculate the ratios, percentage or averages. So you can keep at the end. Okay, next we have bar graphs. So there are two types of bar graphs. If you look at here, 30, 40, 50, 35, 60, 45, 70, 50, 80, 60. So these are easy numbers and there are only two. Okay, and if you look at here, they have given some extra information here along with the numbers are very different, like they are not ending with zeros or 5, so that it's become very odd to calculate. So it may take time, so that time consuming. So you can categorize it as a medium or odd based on your level. Okay, and then we have lost line graphs. So line graphs are also I have given here three types: easy, medium and odd. If you look, these are all ending with the zeros. Once if the any given data ending with a zero surface, it's easy for you to do it because it's not time consuming. You can very fast do the calculations. You can simply do the calculations. So it's a easy one. And next we have here, it's also all the points are on the line. So if all the points are on the line, it means that they are all the data is in the zeros. So you can also calculate, but you need to identify because there are three different lines. So all are zeros. It's a medium and little time taking. Okay, and when it comes here, these are not zeros, but they have given 2 and apart 6 years, and there are some 7 units they have given. So it's and 3 different companies they are talking about. So it can take more time because they are not ending with the zeros. They have all different numbers not ending with zeros and 5. So you can categorize that odd. So now we'll look at the strategy to attempt the DA questions. So you need to attempt the DA after the passive comprehension. As I mentioned in the earlier video, the first, after looking at the question paper, after very beginning of the question paper, you need to start attempting the passive comprehension in paper 1 and passive comprehension in paper 2. Once completing the passive comprehension, you have to come to the DI, data interpretation. So in paper 1. Next, if you once you need to decide whether it's easy, medium or odd. Okay, once you decide, then if it is doable in less time, you attempt immediately after the passive comprehension. If it is doable but time taking, attempt at the end of paper 1. If it is medium, look at the question, read the questions and select the easy questions and keep the remaining hard questions at the end of the paper 1. And if it is hard, attempt the easy questions, which are usually 1 or 2 questions, and the remaining questions at the end of the after completion of the paper 1 and the paper 2. So one thing that you need to keep in your head that you are going to attempt the 5 questions for sure. You are not skipping any question. You have to attempt 150 out of 150 because you don't have any negative marks. So if you still do not get any correct answer, then you have to guess calculatedly. Let's say there are 5 questions, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have attempted 3 questions, A, B, A. So you have got 2 answers and 1 B. So you don't have any option with C and D. So keep both as T or both as D, so that there are high chances you will get the guesses also being correct. So that's how you need to guess calculatedly. Okay, so do not miss any one question. Okay, out of 150 you have to attempt 150 out of 150. So for that you need to manage your time. So I'll make the video how to manage the time, okay, very soon in this YouTube channel. Next, so what are the concepts you need to know to attempt the DA questions? Especially I'm talking about when it is easy and medium, because they rarely ask the hard DA topics. Okay, so first you need to understand the question very properly. It means that you need to understand the variables. You have to focus on the variables what they are asking, like here company X, okay, percentage growth they might ask. Okay, so you need to understand, okay, here company and the percentage growth, you need to identify that from the question. So that is very most important thing to attempt the DA questions. After that you have percentages. So this is very important. Let's say 25. Okay, I need to find out 25 out of 50. 25 is what is the percentage of 25 out of 50. So this is how you have to calculate. 1 2 it means 25 into 2, 50 percentage. So you also focus on the percentage change. Let's say in 2012 you have 30 percentage. Okay, in 2013 they'll say that there is an increase of 3, then it becomes 33. What is the percentage increase? The 10 percentage of increase. So you need to focus on the percentage changes as well, and averages and ratios. So percentages, averages, ratio, these are more than enough to attempt the data interpretation questions. As I mentioned, angle to percentage conversion is very important for the pie chart questions. If you do not know this conversion, you cannot attempt any question from the pie chart, because you cannot go correct from any question. So it is important to know the angle to percentage conversion. It is very important. So percentages, averages, ratios, and the angle to percentage conversion, these are things you need to focus. So I have discussed strategy, basic concepts, and types of DA in this lecture. So please revise these basic concepts, okay, especially percentages, averages, and the ratios. These are more important, and angle to percentage conversion for pie chart DI. Okay, as I mentioned, we are going to launch a free UGC NET Paper 1 course in our YouTube channel. So we are giving the schedule soon. So please subscribe to our channel, Net Share of Scholars. Thank you.